Well, hello everyone! Happy Monday! I hope you're having a much more better Monday than I'm having. So, I just did an entire video about things that can happen to you on the road, going to your destination. I just talked about everything for like 40 minutes, and I get all ahead of myself and accidentally delete it before I even saved it in iMovie. So I'm pretty ticked off right now because I just deleted everything I just did. And now I don't have the unfortunate quiet background like I just had. Because I'm that fucking... So if there is background noise of things you can't understand, well, I am very sorry. Anyway, welcome to today's video, and in today's video, we are going to talk about what is it like going to the DMV. But first, I have a disclaimer. So, I haven't made any content for a while, and the reason being is because I've been busy playing Hogwarts Legacy. And also Destiny 2, which there's been a lot of activity on my gaming channel. So please, check that out. A lot of time and effort goes into those gaming videos, only for the vast majority of them to have 0 views. So with that being said, am going to be making a video about the gaming channel and streaming in the near future. And it looks like I may not be putting all that effort into doing that stuff anymore, because you want to know why? 0 views, and now I'm double ticked off because now I have unfortunate background noise. And now it was just so good a minute ago, and now you guys have to listen to it. I am so sorry. Alright, so let's talk about what it's like to go to the DMV. So, DMV, right? Department of Motor Vehicles. Some states they're named different wise. But anyway, the Motor Vehicle Administration, whatever it is, they are called the DMV. So what's it like to go to the DMV? Well, the DMV is the most important place to be. Because I just wasted 40 minutes talking about things that can happen to you on the road and all this stuff, and I just done deleted it all. And I'm so upset. So this is why I'm yelling at you guys for it. Nah, I'm just kidding. So anyway, what's it like to go to the DMV? Well, the DMV is where all the magic happens. DMV is where you get your license. DMV is where you get your ID. DMV is where you get everything, right? So let's talk about the DMV. What's it like to go to the DMV? Well, in order to drive, you need to go to the DMV, right? And it can be very stressful for some people, and others it's not. So, here, you want some tips about going to the DMV? Well, the DMV is, well, it is what it is. It's busy. It takes a long time to get what you need done. Your best chance of going to the DMV quickly is to turn your tags in at the counter. That's the quickest. Otherwise, you have to wait like 20, 30 minutes before your number is called. And if you don't have an appointment, it can be like waiting at like the Social Security Administration. It is busy. It honestly is not fun at all, having to sit there for almost an hour waiting for your number to be called. Some people are there all day. And well, that's what's happened to me a couple times when I went to those type of places. It takes forever. So anyway, you go to the DMV for whatever you need done. Well, vast majority of people need to get their licensing taken care of. They have to make sure that you bring all of your documents and everything that you need, so that way you don't get sent away when you're up at the counter. Now, the local DMV that I go to does just that. The lady is extraordinarily nice. And she asks for your documents, she puts it all in order and hands it to you, so that way when that grumpy DMV worker, which some of them can be grumpy and mean, comes and they ask you what you need done, you don't have to, worry about it last minute. So anyway, I've gone to the DMV multiple occasions. It actually happened the first time I went to go get my license. Because what I had to do one time was, when I got a permit, I did all the hours, I did everything I was supposed to do, but there was a catch. I didn't take driver's education for that state. I took it in another state in high school, but I never did it in that state. So I had to go through driver's education. That took like about maybe 2 to 3 months. And then finally I was able to do my driving test. At which point I failed it the first time, but then the second time I passed, luckily. And it was craziness. Nothing but craziness. So you want to know what it's like going to the DMV? It's not fun. You make sure you have all your documents. Make sure you have everything you need, so you don't have to get sent away and have to wait again. Very stressful, right? And, that's just part of the reason why it's stressful. Because you gotta wait in line. Now, the good thing is for some services, you don't necessarily have to go to the DMV. Some cases you can just go to like a tag and title place, that kind of thing, to get what you need. So you don't have to run all the way to DMV. And the tag and title place, they actually give you your tags right then and there, which is pretty good, because if you don't get your tags, you have to do with paper registration, and that stuff expires after a while. Not to mention the fact that they can blow around and things like that, and then you get stopped because your temporary tag is expired or it's missing, and it's not fun. You should never drive a car on the road without a license plate, because it'll be a traffic stop in an instant. Never good. Now, of course, there's people who try to challenge that, and I'm like, I'm trying to do everything correctly, and you are being so daggone stubborn. The heck? But anyway, yeah. So it sucks going to the DMV. It does. It does. Because it's when you don't have all your documents when it's bad. Now, sometimes those DMV workers, they can be direct, firm, rude in some cases. And that's because they are literally giving you documents to get behind a motor vehicle that you probably shouldn't be driving, because you knew. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a very big step. It's a very big step. Because in their minds, they're giving you a license to drive a car. They're setting you up for it. So of course they're going to be firm. These people, they work for the state. So if they're going to be firm to you, so might troopers, if you do something wrong on the road. So yeah, so that's just how it is. They're gonna be firm. They're gonna be direct with you. Now, people would describe being firm and being direct as somebody being a little bit hostile, being a little bit mean to you, so to speak. It's what people would put in their term, being rude, whatever the case might be. That's how they are. That's how firm and direct people are. It's not just you got to deal with firm and direct people from the DMV. It's anywhere as well. It's anywhere where somebody has to tell you what to do, more than likely. And when you're going through that, you have to be respectful. If you kill them with kindness, everything will be okay. So yeah, always be respectful. Keep you cool. Be calm and cool and collected. Everything will work out. But it is a very frustrating thing when you don't have your documents, when you can't get anything done. Sometimes they can be firm and rude with you. Other times they're nice and easygoing. But, that's the way it is. So, yeah. With all further ado, people, I just made a whole 40-minute video. And at this point, I'm so angry and ticked off with myself that I don't even want to talk about this anymore, okay? So, without further ado, please like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the gaming channel update, because here soon I will be making a video about the channel update for the gaming channel, because it's ridiculous. So anyway, guys, hope you guys are having a better Monday than I am. I'm going to try to, move on with my day and hope all is well. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the video. See ya.